Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Good morning.
I hope you enjoyed your chicken biscuits this morning. I got them a little early, and I didn't realize that they might be somewhat cold by the time you were served, but a cold chicken biscuit is better than none, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for your service, and thank you for being here promptly. The weather is not cooperating. It's freezing cold out there, and you folks are great to be here when you're supposed to. You're very patient and very cooperative. I need to explain to you, we don't have Mr. Selden here this morning. He was stricken with a minor illness yesterday evening. He's going to be okay, but he's indisposed right now. He will not be here this morning. He may be able to join us this afternoon if he feels better, and hopefully he will be here tomorrow. So we will miss him, but just put that out of your mind and don't consider his absence at all in terms of the case. And Mr. Victor will certainly take the lead and proceed on behalf of the defendant. All right, we yesterday evening learned that the state had rested their case, and as I explained to you, they completed the presentation of the state's evidence. Now it is the defense turn to present whatever evidence they would care to proceed with. We will start without further ado with the defense case, and I will ask Mr. Victor to please call his first witness.
The defense will call Brianna Hawley.
If you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may have a seat right there.
Okay.
All right, if you'll kind of pull that microphone up close, please.
Okay.
Thank you. You may proceed, Mr. Victor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Hawley, would you please state your name for the record, please?
It is Brianna Michelle Hawley.
What do you do for a living, ma'am?
I'm a registered nurse.
Okay. Let me, without any further ado, invite your attention to about 2016 or 2017. What was your profession at that time?
I was a school nurse. I done PRN. I worked at the Beckley VA Medical Center full time, but I did do PRN as a school nurse for Raleigh County Schools.
Okay. Do you know Jennifer Davis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know her husband, Christopher Davis?
I know who he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they had a child. They have a child by, I will just use the initials, GD. Would that be a fair statement?
Yes.
Okay. That child was attending school where you were a nurse, right?
Correct.
Okay. Was this child afflicted with any type of medical problems?
Yes, sir.
What was this child afflicted with?
He had diabetes.
Okay. Type 1?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Since you were a nurse, it's a pretty serious condition.
Very much so.
Does that require, what does it require, the treatment of it or maintenance of it?
So this particular child had an insulin pump to where you can program and it would automatically give insulin. And to the best of my knowledge at that time, he had a continuous glucose monitor, which is also called a CGM.
Okay.
So as a nurse, I would, monitor, provide insulin based off what he ate, and just monitor his care based off his blood sugar.
Do you know Natalie Cochran?
Yes, sir.
How do you know Natalie Cochran?
Natalie is my husband's first cousin.
Oh, okay. Was there a time when Ms. Davis asked you, or at least advised you, what to do in case of any problems with her child's diabetes?
Yes, sir. In case that I could never get a hold of Jennifer or Chris, then Natalie could be a backup for any questions, concerns, or anything like that.
Natalie Cochran?
Natalie Cochran, yes, sir.
And would she be, why was she selected to be the backup plan for the Davises?
My understanding is because they were friends, and Natalie helped Jennifer during his time of his new diagnosis, because she better understood it, and she was, helped with the plan of care.
Could she administer the medication to this child?
I'm sure she could. It was through an insulin pump. It was not a syringe, but I'm sure she could have.
Okay. So she was the person empowered by, at least selected by the Davises to be a person who would treat this child or help this child in moment of need as far as his diabetes.
So, as far as my understanding, yes. It's been so many years ago, I don't know if there is paperwork, but that was my understanding with Jennifer, that Natalie could be a backup.
Okay. That's all the questions I have.
All right, cross-examination.
State has no questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Very well. May this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
So far as the state's concerned, yes, sir.